My name is Adam Andrzejewski, and I'm the CEO and founder of OpenTheBooks.com. And you know our mission. It's every dime online in real time. And last year, to that end, our auditors filed over 40,000 Freedom of Information Act requests, sunshine requests, on nearly every single substantial government body in this entire country. Now, we do this hard work so you can follow the money, so you can hold the political class accountable for tax and spend decisions. You can see virtually all government spending at every level on our website at openthebooks.com. All right, we've got a great topic this week. We've got a fresh example of Afghanistan waste from back in the day, and then a recap of the massive treasure trove of U.S. provided everything into Afghanistan that was laid to waste. So without further ado, my co-host, Tamara Colbert. Tamara.
Hi, Adam. Good evening. Yes, as we approach the 1-year anniversary of America's departure from Afghanistan after 20 years, there is a new Inspector General report that's recently come out. Can you tell us about that?
Well, it just adds to the waste. The U.S. taxpayer provided generosity into Afghanistan, and it details just a pretty incredible story of $173 million, of which $103 million was just, there was no discernible benefit to Afghan security. So here's the story, Tamara. So Afghanistan in 2014, it's a dangerous country. Kabul, the capital, it's dangerous. The U.S. Capitol is about 1.5 miles away from our security facility. And that was troubling. It's too far away.
Right.
So they contracted to build a new facility right next to our embassy. And that was a smart move. And how they went about it was pretty dumb. They were warned, they gave a no-bid contract for $173 million to a company that didn't have the expertise to build it. They were warned ahead of time by their Inspector General people that they would run into problems. Sure enough, they did cost overruns. The building was supposed to be built by 2016. Hardly anything had been done. They extended the contract. It was only 10% done by 2017. When they pulled the plug, the American taxpayer lost over $100 million. Poof. And that's the entire story over a 20-year period of Afghanistan.
Absolutely. So, Adam, I think we need to round out so people understand how many countries receive foreign aid.
I believe there's 170 countries in our database that receive U.S. foreign aid, and Afghanistan ranked number one by far.
Absolutely.
We were doing about $6 billion a year in U.S. foreign aid and defense aid into Afghanistan.
So out of that money, Adam, we basically, what did we gain? We lost so much. We left behind billions. What does that look like?
So in terms of weaponry, the top line number on weaponry and training provided to the Afghan National Army and the Afghan National Security Forces was just shy of $83 billion over a 20-year period. It was $82.9 billion. And obviously, as the Taliban advanced on Afghanistan, they took the whole country, seemed like within 30 days. I mean, there was basically no resistance. We also had a war on narcotics campaign in Afghanistan. It lasted 15 years. We put nearly $9 billion into the anti-narcotics campaign. And when it was done, again, there was no discernible benefit, Tamara. The UN called Afghanistan a narco state. We tried to build a $3 million compound for Afghanistan police that were women. And the compound never even opened. And the women were being trained in foreign countries, and they were never even brought back into the country. We put $1 billion into a Respect Women campaign in Afghanistan, and that was an abject failure. I sincerely doubt there's any respect for women going on in Afghanistan today controlled by the Taliban.
Absolutely. So as we look at this, Brown University provided an estimate of that how much money in total did Afghanistan over 20 years cost the American taxpayer?
So Brown took in a lot of factors. They came up with a top line number that's rather staggering. It's $2 trillion, Tamara.
That's what percentage of our current national debt?
Well, our current national debt's over 30 trillion. So, I mean, it would be a substantial portion, especially of the increase during the period in question. So look, nothing worked right in Afghanistan. And I just want to end this segment with the following story. Here's again how everything seemed to work in Afghanistan. So in 2016, I think it was 2016 or 2017, the Inspector General found that $174 million worth of drones were missing, and nobody could locate where they were at. Okay, U.S. taxpayer provided drones to the Afghan National Army, the Afghan National Security Forces. And so after just losing, they stole them, they monetized them for their own wallet in Afghanistan, the locals. That's how it worked. But after losing $174 million worth of drones, not being able to locate them, guess what happened? In every single presidential budget, we noticed tens of millions of dollars worth of appropriations for the Scan Eagle drones back to Afghanistan. And that, Tamara, in a nutshell, is again how everything worked in that country.
So Open the Books has a core philosophy about transparency. And I think what you are highlighting here, just coming upon this 1-year anniversary of Afghanistan and our departure there, exemplifies. Share with our viewers who might not have heard you talk about Open the Books philosophy on transparency.
Well, it changes everything. Transparency revolutionizes United States public policy and politics. And when you can see just how poorly, how badly government spends our tax dollar, we believe the American people, who's very smart, will start to vote better. So that's the goal.
And you can read more at openthebooks.com. You can find this article there on Afghanistan. And Adam, we've got a brand new Substack page, and you guys want to sign up. What is that address?
It's openthebooks.substack.com.
Go there, check it out, sign up for all of our Substack stories, and you will get the latest and greatest information, our investigations, and our oversight reports. We look forward to seeing you next week on our Ripoff of the Week. Thanks for being here.